What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Ski Patrol Productions, of course, with myself, Timothy M. Ganowski. I'm just here to give you a quick update about everything going on. We got some good news, no bad news over here. We got two notes of good news, though. Excuse me if I'm moving around a little bit. We got some stuff, some movements going on back here, so I might have to jump over here. I might have to jump over here every now and then. But the point of today is to give you those two notes of good news that I've got. On the first, the play that Zach and I have been writing, Ghostly and Geist, it's not the official title, it's just the working title. That play is almost kind of finished. We made a lot of progress recently, and hopefully we'll finish it before the summer is over. And then we'll be able to workshop it and get it to a couple of theaters around here, see if they want to produce it in October. It is a family fun time Halloween musical. So we're hoping that, oh, here we go. We're hoping that we'll get that finished up soon and be able to get that out to you guys so you can see it and enjoy it. We got some music from Chessa and the Zach in there, and it's going to be a really good time. Oh, here we go. Moving, I told you. So that play, hopefully, guys will be able to read that soon and hear more about it soon. And yeah, but on the second, no, oh, hold on. On the second note, we got some really good news. Recently, I submitted one of my short plays to a theater in the New York City. Oh my God, in the city, and it's a play that's very important to me. Well, all my plays are important to me, but it's a new one that I just wrote, so it's very, very important to me right now because I just finished it up not too long ago, and I submitted it, and within 2 hours, the guy who's running the whole thing emailed me back, loved it, and wants to get it put on. So in mid-October, I believe it's the 16th, but I'll let you guys know we get closer because we're quite far away right now. But in mid-October, my short play will be getting put on in Midtown in New York City. So you guys will be able to go see that. Oh, we'll be able to go see that for free. I'm not going to turn down any gift money or gift cards or anything that you guys send me. But it is free to go see that show in Midtown. I'll give you guys more information once it gets closer. And I don't believe I've talked about the show before. So the show is titled Sheet Brigade. And it's about three young kids that are playing at their fort on Long Island in 1963. Fortunately, they don't know what racism is yet. Unfortunately, they're already affected by it. The thing with this play is that I wanted to. A lot of people, especially people on Long Island, a lot of people seem to think that there's no racism up here in the Northeast. I don't know why that is. There's definitely racism everywhere you go, and there's definitely racism on Long Island. There's a clear separation of the classes. There's a pretty clear separation of the races in some areas. And I wanted to make that point a little bit in this play. That's why I said it on Long Island. And I chose 1963 because it's after racism was solved, apparently, to some people. So I wanted to put that at a time period that would have been familiar to us, but also very familiar to our parents and some of the people that I'm particularly trying to reach. And in this short play, we have three young kids that are just having a good time. They are just having a good time. These three kids are just best friends, having fun, playing out in the woods at their fort that they've made. But the thing is, they've already been influenced by their parents about racism. So we got this diverse group of kids having a good time, their best friends, and they're saying these things jokingly because their parents have said it to them, and they kind of believe it, but they don't really understand where those ideas came from. And none of the kids are offended by it because they also don't really understand it. They're just having a good time. But it's an interesting lens to look at racism through because I don't think it's often looked at from the kids' point of view. I know growing up in Greenport, I obviously knew what racism was, but when I was really little, we were all friends and nothing really, nothing crazy was going on or anything at the time, in the early 2000s. And, my first sense of what racism was, I think I was in maybe first grade, maybe. Um, and one of my friends said something to me, said something back, and it was a whole little joke thing, and we all got in trouble, and nobody understood why we got in trouble because we were just repeating what we had heard elsewhere, and it was just it was like so funny. It was even funny then. At the time, at the time when we were all in the principal's office, it wasn't funny. But afterwards, my friend explained to me everything, and I was like, oh, like now I get it, and it's kind of funny. It's like not funny not funny at school, but it's funny now thinking about that situation. Shaquan got me in some really big trouble, and luckily we were only in first grade, so they knew that nobody meant anything by what was going on. But it was just such a funny situation. Anyway, so the point is that when I wrote this play, I wanted to be able to show how racism affects people who don't even really know what racism is yet. So those are those two little positive notes here. A little 5-minute, 6-minute video here for you guys. Thanks for checking in. I'll get back to you guys soon with more information. And yeah, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching the video. And if you want more information on this kind of stuff, go check out New Play Exchange because that's where all my stuff is. So I'll see you next time and have a great rest of your day. Peace.